Just like the saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. That is also the journey to you building your wealth. You don't just build wealth on a single day, or you don't just acquire wealth on a platter of gold, except you are born with a silver spoon. Even if you are born with a silver spoon, without proper management, you are going to go down and go broke. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can start building your wealth. Even from that little money that you think you have, you can start building it and become rich in time to come. Let me tell you something. You don't have to have a lot of money in your account for you to build wealth, and you don't have to have too little money for you to build wealth. You can start from small. You can start from what you have. Even with 10,000 naira, you can start building your wealth if you are somebody that is very focused and very determined. So I'll advise that you stick around to the end of this video, because I'm going to be listing with you these proven points that is going to help you to build your wealth, no matter how little they are. All right. So guys, before I start, if you are coming across my channel for the very first time, you are welcome to my channel. On this channel, I share with you guys different ways of making money both online and offline. And if this sounds like what you're interested in, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. To my returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by to watch my video. You guys rock. So back to what I was saying. I'm going to be listing out some points that when you implement it, when you start practicing it, you are going to see a lot of changes in your life, in your finance. Number one on my list to building wealth is know your net worth. It is very important that you know your net worth for you to start building wealth. What do I mean by net worth? Net worth is all you have, the total value of all you have minus the liability you have. So this is what I mean by net worth. It could be money in your bank account. It could be the investment that you have invested somewhere. It could be your houses. These are what is net worth minus your liability. Liability are these things that you own that are collecting money from you on a regular. This is what I mean by liability. Why the net worth is what is generating money for you, the ones in your account and everything. So it's important that you know your net worth. Once you are able to know your net worth, it will help you to plan well. All right. So let's say my net worth is 20,000 naira. When they put everything together that I own in my life is 20,000 naira. Now I know my net worth, and I will now know how I'm going to plan ahead with it, the kind of business I'm supposed to do, because I just have 20,000 naira. So meaning I cannot just do any kind of business. I will be limited to a particular business that I can start with 20,000, right? So it's important you know your net worth. Once you are able to know your net worth, it will help you to plan further. Number 2 point is set your financial goals. It is important that you set your financial goals if you are somebody that wants to build your wealth. Your financial goals could be you cutting down on some expenses, cutting down on some things that are not relevant, then monitoring the kind of business that you want to do. Let's say your financial goal is to start up a business. So start that business and start managing it and start growing that business. All right. So, or let's say your financial goal is to buy a property. So all you do is work towards work towards it by planning on how to achieve that money for you to acquire that property. So it's important that you set up your financial goals and try to monitor them if you are achieving it, if they are achievable or not. So it's important that you set your financial goals. It's going to help you to know what are not relevant in your life so that you cut them off. So it's important that if you want to grow your wealth, know your financial goal, or set a financial goal that you are going to follow critically without looking back. All right. The next on my list is for you to earn income. When it comes to building wealth, without income is very impossible for you to build wealth. What is wealth? Wealth is all about money, right? So you need to earn income for you to be able to build this your wealth. What do I mean by income? Income, let me say the income, I'm going to group it into 3 parts. We have the active income, the passive income, and the portfolio income. What do I mean by the active income? The active income is the income that you are getting from your regular job. Let's say you are a teacher. The salary that they are paying you, this is your active income. Or are you a driver? The money you are getting from this driving is your active income. So what you are doing on a regular to make money, this is what is known as your active income. Then you could also have a passive income. A passive income is income that you are generating even when you are not there at the moment, but this thing you are doing keep bringing money for you. Let's say you are a content creator now. You are earning as a passive income because you could just make a video, upload it, and you go and face other things, and that video will start generating money for you. while you are not there. So this is known as a passive income. While a portfolio income is the income that you earn from an investment. Let's say you invested your money somewhere and they are paying you interest on a regular, or it could be from a child support. This is what is known as a portfolio income. So out of these three income, you can acquire one. It could be from one. You could even get all your income from the three, depending on you. All right, so it's important that you earn income for you to start building your wealth. The next on my list is for you to save. You have to save money for you to build wealth. Without saving money, it will be very difficult for you to build wealth. Let's say you are making a lot of money on a regular, but you are not saving, so you cannot build wealth. You have to save for you to build your wealth. All right, so when it comes to savings, let's say you are earning 100,000 naira on a monthly basis. So you are going to group that your 10,000 naira into three parts. You are going to divide it 50%. You are going to keep 50% on the side, then 30% on the side, then 20% on the side. That is 50, 30, 20. The 50% is going to go for your need, your daily need. That is your house rent, your food, and every other thing that is needed. While the 30% is going to cover your other expenses. Let's say you are somebody that like having fun, because that you are saving money does not mean that you are not going to be having fun, right? So if you are somebody that love partying and all of that. So this 30% is going to cover your party, your other expenses. While this 20%, you are going to be saving them. So this is what I mean by saving. So you are going to be saving no matter how little your income is. It is very important that you possess that habit of saving your 20%. This is going to help you to build your wealth in time to come. All right, the next on my list is start spending your money cautiously. For you to build your wealth, you have to be very conscious of what your money is going for. You have to be very conscious. Are you spending unnecessarily? Are you spending something that is not really needed? So this spending cautiously is going to help you to know when you are spending lavishly and how to cut them off. All right, so for you to build your wealth, you have to spend consciously. You have to spend wisely. You have to spend on things that are very important to you, things that are very worthy to you. Like you see, most of you people are in different group chats, like WhatsApp group chat from your secondary school, from your primary school, and you people keep paying money for different weddings, different marriage, different ceremonies. These things are not that necessary. You have to focus on things that are very necessary for you. If you have a lot of money, then you can so if you have a lot of money, you can go on and be lavishing it. But you that want to build your wealth, you have to cut down on some things that are not necessary and focus on things that are very important to you. All right. The next on my list is pay off your existing loan. If you are somebody that is owing loan, it is high time you pay them off, because this loan is going to drag you down in time to come because of their interest and the rest. And before you know it, they start accumulating and you are going to pay heavily for it. All right, so the next on my list, build an emergency fund. When I mean emergency fund, in this life there are some things that are inevitable. These things will always occur because that is just how nature is. So you have to build fund for emergency. It could be for hospital bill. Hospital bill is not something that you just plan that this is going to happen tomorrow. It's something that happen all of a sudden. So you have to make fund available for them. For hospital bill, let's say you are a guy, you are married, you are supposed to have a fund. Let's say your wife gets pregnant, she's going to deliver, right? So all these are emergency fund. Or let's say where you are working, they sacked you. So this emergency fund is going to help you to stand back on your feet again. Or let's say your car broke down. So this is what I mean by emergency fund. This emergency fund is going to help you when you need anything emergency, anything sudden that you didn't plan for. You can easily get somewhere that you get money and use to solve it, so that it will not drag you down from what you have been saving. All right, so it's important to build emergency fund. Let's say you are earning on a monthly basis or you are doing business, just have an account that you keep depositing money. It could be once in a week, it could be once in a month. This money is going to help you for anything emergency. The next on my list, invest your savings. Like I said, you should be saving your 20% of everything you are getting on a monthly or weekly or yearly or daily income. So you should invest this your savings. I know investment is kind of risky, but there are some that are very minimal. their risk level is so low. So make your research, know the kind of investment that you can start investing with that money, and that money is going to keep generating a lot of money for you in time to come. All right, so it's important that you invest your savings. Then the last but not the least is